Good morning, class. It is me, RWP, headed to the workplace. And everything's great. Everything's fine. Everything's peachy. What could go wrong with what's going on? And what is going on? Well, just a few things that come to mind. Joe Biden is spending our money on our behalf. Obviously, you guys know that in all the different ways, is all the programs and stimuli and all the goofy crap. But of course, the most recent thing, forgiving student loans and that kind of thing. And one could argue, and has argued, well, what about who paid for all the stimulus when they helped out businesses during coronavirus and COVID and whatever? Sure, taxpayers did. Taxpayers pay for all kinds of stuff. Taxpayers pay for all of it. So that's me and that's you, and the drill. But nonetheless, here we go. A controversial decision, to say the least. We've also got that same administration has now properly redefined gun parts. Yeah, gun parts now, if you were not aware of this. Gun kits, lowers, 80%ers, and things to build your own now are subject to, serialization and background checks and the whole deal before purchasing. And there's going to be more of that. They're going to horn in. You just watch. They're going to horn in on more and more of the basic items that never have been before subject to that scrutiny. You're going to see more of that. See what else we got going on. Let's see. Trump may be under indictment, certainly under investigation. A couple of different hearings, or 3, I think, that he was, or will be part of, that are directed at him, focused at him, on the varying crimes that he did. Again, I will stress that I voted for the guy twice. I don't think he's the great hero, but he was definitely, in my opinion, the better choice than the other 2 yahoos that we had in each of the corresponding elections. Excuse me. I've had a bronchial. The part of the reason you guys haven't seen me is I've had a pretty bad bronchial infection all of last week and through the weekend, and I'm about over it. I have one more day. Today is the last day of my 10 days worth of amoxicillin taken. So, anyway, so pardon me for that. There we go. But anyway, it's the Trump and the hearings and all the different stuff. It's a witch hunt, and it's also to keep you distracted. November's coming up. Primaries are already taking place now, or have been, and if you're watching closely, Democrats, they're not doing so bad, and again, I don't care for the Republican Democrat paradigm, but that's what we got. That's what we're working with, okay? And typically, while they're not all, the shoe doesn't fit for all, by and large, those of us who enjoy freedom and liberty and enjoy our constitutional republic and laws and that are sound, and we don't like tyranny and so on and so forth, typically lean Republican, conservative, obviously. And those who want to bring the LGBTQAI plus XYZ times 4, mental theater to your schools, and that's just one of their many traits, they tend to lean left and vote democratically. Odd how that word got corrupted, But we're not a democracy. We're a democratic, constitutional republic. People don't like it when you say that. A lot of people. Why do you always say that? Why do you always have to bring that up? Because our founding fathers did this and da-da-da. Anyway, I'm not going to get into that. So that's another thing that to think about, what I just said. Another thing that's going on, I guess, if you will, is the continual acceleration of this agenda, this brought out to the light, this push of this ABC mafia, LGXYZ plus Q, and all of that, all that goes with that, because it encompasses so much. It's not just about the gay people want to just get married. Can we just get married? Can we just get married? Is that all? And it's now come to where we're coming for your children. And many actually say that. We're coming for your children. Your children are going to be, way better than you. They're not going to be these intolerant jacklegs that you guys are. They're going to be trained and indoctrinated. And in the process, excuse me, in the process, they're being brainwashed, many of them. It's a sad, 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 sad world. So that's what's going on, some of what's going on, just in general. Meanwhile, RWP is still going to work, paying his bills, taking care of his family, prepping, putting things up. My garden is miserable, a miserable failure this year. That's okay. It happens, that's what's going to happen. Life sometimes is just a miserable failure, and then, 1 year, say, or 1 month, or 1 week, or 1 day, and then the next day, week, month, year, whatever, it's a tremendous success. Anybody who lives life should understand that, and does. So that's why we just keep on. We keep on keeping on. We keep on. I hate to use like cliches and things, doing the things, keep on keeping on. But that's what we do. Sorry. We have to persevere. We have to keep our eyes on the prize. We got to vote. We got to stay involved. As much as that's a turnoff to me at times, as much as that's coming out of the trees now, so it's about to get bright. I always put my sunglasses on here. As much as I can't stand the theater of this crap, playing around in the mucky pit that is American politics and policy and societal who's its and what's its. We have to do our part in every way. Like I say, the prepping, the preparations, the training, the growing food, the raising animals, whatever it is we can do, whatever your style is and whatever works for you, we got to be doing it, all of us. And we've got to be partaking in our local and state and federal politics, elections, etc. Writing folks, lobbying folks. Because we want to affect change. We don't want to just accept that the world is going to crash and burn, and so we're just readying ourselves for that. Although we should be readying ourselves for the world to crash and burn. But we should be wanting to stop that from happening, or to change the direction of that, as it goes along. Because we've got families, we've got sisters and brothers and wives and children, and parents and friends, community members that we care about, that we love deeply, that we do not want this broken world for. We want something better. Hell, we want it for ourselves. Sorry. I'm telling you, man, that was a doozy of a bronchial infection. All right. So that's a little bit of what's going on, and that's a little bit of what RWP is doing, and is going to continue to do, and is going to continue as best as I can and as often as I can to sound the alarm, so that we can all be a little better. Maybe we can help somebody. Maybe we can help change somebody's mind. I personally know too many that don't think the way that we do, that don't believe the way that we do. Here's Siren. Where is it? Okay, he's not in my path. Too many that are accepting and even perpetuating just that which is so wrong. I mean, morally wrong. Just terribly wrong. And I mean this. Good people that think they're in the right, that think they're doing the right thing, that think they're standing for the right things. That's sad. So many people are not awake. So let's shake them up and let's wake them up. Shake and bake, baby. Hey, I'm the Real World Prepper. I appreciate you guys watching. For those of you that have come and checked out my son's channel, I'm going to put it in a link in a pinned comment. Come check out his channel and subscribe. That's something we're trying to do to have some fun before the world burns, but also before little RWP gets, too big for his britches to want to hang out with his old dad. But it is fun. So far, it's been fun. But come over there and support him, and continue to support me. Like, share, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. Over here and over there. Anyway, like I say, I'll link it in the comment. Thank you so much. Feeling fired up on a Friday. Got big plans this weekend to do stuff, get stuff done. Peace out.